Let's start out with the two biggest culprits of causing misalignment and impingement, your chest and lats. A common mistake I see a lot of people make, and I did when I was young, is having the idea that if I train my pull muscles as much as I train my push muscles, everything will equal out and I'll have perfect shoulder alignment. The problem with that is one of the primary functions of your pec is to immediately rotate your shoulders. So if your chest is overly tight, those pecs are constantly in a shortened position, then obviously that shoulder is going to be out of alignment because those little baby bitch rotator cuff muscles don't stand a chance against your tits. Pair that with the fact that when someone's training their pull muscles, they're usually just hitting their lats, maybe a little upper trap, and that makes things worse because that lat actually twists and attaches on the anterior side of your humerus right below your pectoralis major, and is responsible for pulling that arm back and further tipping that shoulder forward. To test to see if it's your chest causing misalignment, I want you to lay on your back, make sure your hips are in a posterior tilt so your lower back stays in contact with the floor the entire time. First, by testing if there's tightness in the fibers that originate in the lower part of your sternum and your abdominals. By reaching both your arms back at a 130-degree angle, if your hands can't touch the floor, that's one of your problems. Next, we're going to interlock those fingers behind your head and let your arms relax. If those elbows don't get close to the floor, or if you notice that shoulder protruding up, then your pectoralis major is the source of your shoulder problems. And if you failed any of those other tests, it's safe to assume that your pectoralis minor is also a problem. But if you really want to see it, lie on your back, put your phone above you, and if you notice those shoulders are drifting towards your midline, then put this on your list of shit to fix. Because tightness here will definitely cause a problem due to the fact that it attaches to your scapula. As it shortens, it pulls that scapula down, causing that bone above your humeral head to scratch your rotator cuff like a fucking Sony Walkman. And don't be surprised if you find that one side's worse than the other. So how do you fix it? Well, you got some painful options to choose from. I would start out with some band work, like I showed in a previous mobility video where you set it up about eye level, wrap it around your shoulder, hand goes behind your back, and you work against it and PNF the shit out of it. I would also start to incorporate deep stretches at the end of your chest workout. One of my favorite ways is a machine fly because you can get a nice deep stretch, focus on one side at a time, hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, and then match it on the other side.